Hey everyone, I'm Lily, and today I'm going to be doing a new kind of video which I want to do about once a month, and that is actually just kind of like a monthly check-in update. How am I doing? A lot of you mentioned maybe you wanted to see something like this in the channel survey, and this is probably one of the first videos I'm actually I'm taking things that people asked and I'm making concrete stuff from that. So, yeah. So, I'm going to be using this time primarily for, kind of both talking about, what's going on with my life, how things are going, just kind of check in with me, as well as just, talk about, do I have anything, major things to talk about my channel, what do I think about, the state of my channel and things like that, so maybe cool things that are coming up, and, yeah. So, yeah. Well, just to launch things off, it's the beginning of February. Well, it's a week into February. Over here in the Seattle area where I'm at, we're bracing for a huge snowstorm to be coming through here. And we don't normally get bad snowstorms, so everyone's bracing for the worst. We went to the grocery store today, which is almost cleared out, but we're stocked up. We're planning on traveling for the next few days, and who knows how long this will last, so that'll be definitely interesting. I'm definitely the type of, because in Seattle it's we only get snow maybe once, maybe twice a year, and last week we got a good 8 inches in our neighborhood, which is insane. We never see that much around here. Maybe we'll see that much once every 5 years or something. But yeah, so we have been dealing with that. But it's the first day I'm yeah, I like it. And I actually have a video I might actually put at the end of this video, transfer into it, where I did kind of a short little blurb as I was walking through the woods near my house and whatnot. Which is really shaking, and I was trying to figure out recording on my phone to just figure out recording for some hiking vlogs maybe or something, because someone mentioned that. I was yeah, I'll try it out, but I don't know. I don't think it turned out great, but I'll put that on the end there in case people are interested. But yeah, no, but it's after the first day, I'm just okay, first day is yay, cool, snow, it's novel, it's all great. And every day after that, I'm just no, I'm done. I'm done with the snow. I don't need this anymore. Because it's just hard to get anywhere, and the roads are not really meant for that, and it messes up with all the bus schedules. A commute downtown last week that should have taken me an hour took me 3, so that was fun. But yeah, so it's been rough. So we're hunkering down for that. Otherwise, my main things going on in my life, I'm in the midst of taking some, I'm working on a C# certificate, although I'm really in the early classes right now, so it's super easy stuff. I technically have a class tomorrow, but because of the snowstorm, I don't know if it will actually happen, and even if it does, I'll probably just not go, because I'm 3 weeks ahead on all my work, because it's basic C# stuff, and I have been programming in C# for over a year now, so I know this stuff. It's not an issue, but I need to get through these early classes and then get into stuff that's actually useful to me. But yeah. But speaking of C# though, I have data from the kind of survey I did talking about a potential programming project for the channel, and I'll be doing a video talking about that in the not too distant future. And you'll start seeing some content about that, both on this channel and on my Twitch, which then segues into talking about Twitch. I've been saying I want to get back on a regular streaming schedule for a while now, and you know what, this is probably a good time to talk about what my plans are. So my current plan is to do 2 streams a week. I know it's only 2, which isn't a ton of streams, but I'm planning on doing 2 streams a week. The first one, which will only be on Twitch, and that is going to be just a general kind of weekly video game stream, and I'll probably rotate what we do or what we showcase and things like that. But that one is going to be on Wednesdays, starting about noon Pacific, and probably going until about 4 to 5. Essentially, it's just kind of like, I want to get back like into like the pattern of doing it before ramping it up, and just kind of like one stream a week for 4 to 5 hours. That'll be good. I might bump it up to start a little bit earlier eventually, and I might add other slots, but I want to get that done and regular before increasing it to more time slots, if that makes sense. So you will be able to check that out at twitch.tv/LilyHaran, link in the description of all my videos as usual. Secondly, the second stream I'm thinking about doing is probably going to be on Friday nights, and that will be probably starting about 11, like, I need to figure out a good time for it, because the problem is I need to make sure my house is quiet enough for it. So it may not start until like 11 o'clock at night here, maybe like 10 to 11 on probably Friday nights. And that is going to be an ASMR stream, and that will be also all these times are Pacific time. So if you're on the East Coast, the gaming stream will be starting at 3 o'clock, and then this one will be starting at 1 to 2 a.m., which isn't great for that. But with all of but the ASMR streams is going to just be a couple hours of just like live triggers. Like if you have any requests, I was thinking about I could do one portion of it was going to be a because I don't want to really, besides I'm finishing up The Hobbit, I don't want to do any more like long series on the channel, but I might do those on Twitch instead, where if we want to like read through a book, it'll just be like every week we'll read another chapter and on like live and stuff like that. Granted, I will record these so they'll like go elsewhere. All of that one I'm looking at, those will probably be streamed on both Twitch and YouTube, so you won't have to look far to find it. So that'll be fun, and just kind of like chat, hang out, do some have some like a nice relaxing evening and doing that. So look, probably starting, you know what, I might even do a test stream this evening if I can get everything together for it, and depending on how the weather is, no promises, but and as also for the streaming stuff, I'll probably also still be doing kind of like just general spontaneous streams, like just spur of the moment, you know, I'm gonna put this live and put that out there, but I'm going to be aiming for the 2 scheduled streams a week. So yeah. What other things? Exciting things to the channel coming up. Expect next week a new edition of Comprehensive Rules. I've been slacking on the rate that they've been coming out, but I'm excited for that. I already talked about the programming project, and there'll be a video coming on that. And besides that, and then finishing up the other half of that skirt we made, that we did the one video, which cutting out and stuff, but finishing that up, and that one I just gotta find a good evening to like shoot it and figure out like a good shooting setup. You've seen lately, weird, I've actually started to, this is like, I've set up a backdrop back here. I actually need to raise it up a little bit because it's a bit low where it is right now, and change some other things around. But this will help me also, like, I'm gonna try to get other things I can drape on it and create like different backgrounds that are just a bit nicer than just the plain blue wall that was behind there. So I'm really happy with how that has turned out so far, but I won't always be black. It's just having that there is kind of like what I'm using right now, because it's easy and I've adjusted in it and I haven't fallen into the slit in the middle of the night that is like behind there, because I oftentimes would like when I was asleep like lean against the wall and use it for support, and I can kind of do that now, but there's a little bit more of a gap and I haven't slid down there and gotten myself stuck yet, so go me. But yeah, but another thing I'm also doing is that on the other side, which you can't see, I'm not gonna try moving the camera, but I'm in the midst of kind of rearranging everything in this room. I'm working on getting like a more like busy set, or like with like bookcases and shelves and stuff, like make it look like all aesthetic and everything to do some shots facing that way. So I'll kind of have like two different sets where it's like one I have like this very plain one which I can green screen or just put otherwise just in very general backgrounds, and the other one the kind of generic like YouTuber like here's my menagerie of nerd stuff behind me. But that's still under the work because there's a lot of trash up there and I need to finish rearranging everything over there. But it shouldn't be too hard for me to switch where I record in either of those two locations, because I mean, those who've been following the channel a while know that like I used to actually be a bit more experimental with like my locations for recording, and that was great when I was recording on a laptop. I'm on a desktop now and I don't have that luxury, so I'm trying to make this space in this room as useful as possible for those purposes. So yeah, so also just like in general, like I want to be able to make sure everything's generally clean enough that I could like shoot from any angle and have it be okay and not just be a total mess. So yeah, I'm excited about that. What else? With me, I mean, you know me, I'm still depressed, and that happens, and it's not going to change anytime soon. But over the last few weeks I've been doing, it's up and down, but right now at the time of the recording I'm doing alright, so that's cool. Things I've been working on, I've been working on this programming project, and also like some of my own personal programming stuff a lot. I keep meaning to finish, I'm gonna, actually tomorrow, and when we're studying the snowstorm, I am going to be finishing up that map of Dominaria I started like almost like a year ago now, but I'm going to be finishing that up and actually getting that all done, and I'll definitely post pictures of that on like Twitter and on the Discord and whatnot, so that's cool. By working that, I've been playing lots of RuneScape because RuneScape is awesome. I streamed a little bit of it early on, but I started a new character with the mining and smithing rework, which is to just be a kind of a general new, like, non-Iron Man character. Because, I don't know, it's been so long since I played my old non-Iron Man character that I didn't want to pick it up again. So, I started something new. I also want to play through, like, the mining and smithing rework when it came out. But that's been a month now, and I just hit 50 plus all, and things are going well. Starting to work towards Priff, so that's cool. Oh, one thing that is actually kind of important is that you might have noticed that I've been really, really, really bad with my patron videos, and I am sorry about that. And so what I'm going to do is, at this point, going back and like doing all the past months would be a bit difficult, just because I'm behind like 4 videos, and I haven't even put out like surveys for all of them and things like that. So I'm going to be going up a survey probably tonight when this goes live, and essentially it's going to be an extra long patron appreciation video. All of my patrons or Twitch subscribers will get like a full like dedicated like 5-minute segment. It'll just be a general like name trigger video. So that'll be there. And actually it's gonna be name trigger, and also if you have any other requested triggers, I'll try to like fill that your slot with that. Likewise, since it is covering several months of patron stuff, if for some reason, and I'm not upset, never feel bad if you're my patron and have to cancel or whatever. I understand, life happens. But if you've canceled since then and want to be on this video, message me on Discord or email me, and I can send you the link to the survey to like link you into it. Just because I do owe you those videos, and I'm sorry about that, but I'll get back to you. So yeah. Likewise, if you become my patron, like the next, like, if you were to like go to patreon.com/slowheron and become my patron in the next like couple weeks, you could get in on that video, so that's cool. But that should be live already on both my Patreon, if you're a patron, and the super secret channel on the Discord. As always, if you're not on the Discord, the channel Discord, check it out, link in the description below. Got a lot of awesome people on there. It's a really cool community, and you should check out. I'm there a lot. Like, it's probably the best place to go if you like want to hang out with me. and talk. I should do like some more community events. I want to get more community events running on there. Like in the past, like we've done just like Cards Against Humanity and things like that, which is fun. But also I was like thinking about running like a Magic Arena Singleton tournament and some other things going on and figuring that out. So yeah. So what else? I guess I don't have that much else to say. This has just kind of been check-in and update, and I'm going to do these about once a month, probably like try for like the first week of every month and see how that goes. Other things looking forward to this month. Hopefully I'll finish up The Hobbit finally and just be able to say like, it's done. I don't have to do this anymore. But that's it for The Hobbit. Let me know if you have any suggestions for like short stories you'd like me to read, because I definitely still want to do readings, just not full-length books. So yeah. So what else? So I'm gonna cut to that video I shot of me in the snow. If you're listening for this ASMR, you might want to change the settings, because I did not make this with ASMR in mind. I mean, it's not like me shouting and yelling, but it's like, it's distinctly not ASMR, but words and things. I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah. And like I said, potentially tonight, check my Twitter and check my Discord and see if I'm gonna actually end up doing it, because I gotta figure out the logistics of it and make sure that nothing happens, because with the storm, it is a possibility that we might lose power, which would be bad. But yeah. So well, I'll cut to that now, and yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful night. And I'm pretty sure I say Mirror Stories Song Planning at the end of the video, so I don't have to say it now, even though I just said it just then. Okay. Hey everyone! I'm Lily, and I'm not sure how this is gonna turn out, but I figure I'd try to do a little like walk and record, because it's absolutely beautiful out right now. Seattle got its like one snow a year, and it's just absolutely gorgeous out right now. If you just like look around, that like pond is all frozen over, and we only get this kind of weather like once a year, so I'm really excited about it. So I'm gonna be walking to Starbucks because I want hot chocolate. Also, it's beautiful out there, and I wanted to get out here before like it gets much worse, like it melts at all. But the thing is that the snow's still coming down. I don't know how long this will last. Like, there's enough snow here. Like, this is a pretty substantial snow for what we get normally around here. So just walk along here. I didn't start exactly when I left my house, because I figured that probably isn't the best idea to do, because then it's probably not the worst to retrace my house. But yeah, here we are. That was just a little access trail, and now we're out onto the pipeline. So we're just out here. It's like this nice long place here. There's people out with their dogs and whatnot, so it's exciting. Oops, that's my face. I don't really have a good holder for this, so I'm holding it with my hand, which is probably why it's so shaky, and sometimes you won't see me face, but this is just with my phone, because I don't actually have like a good like, I don't know, face recorder. But yeah, no, it's just an absolutely gorgeous day, and it's really cold, and my arm's getting cold, so I may not like keep this up entirely. I'll probably post this still, just to like see if people would be interested in these kind of like hiking vlogs or whatever. But yeah, no, in retrospect, my hand is getting very cold, because I was dumb and did not bring gloves, because I'm not used to being in snow. So yeah, I figured I'll come back and like see how the footage is and see if I need to like fix anything, because I do want to do more like, I don't know, I like hiking, especially when like the spring and summer comes, and I'd like to do some like hike along with me or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, so it's cold, so I'm probably not going to stay along here that much longer because, ooh, my hands are getting cold. But yeah, so I just thought I'd try it out, and it's so gorgeous out here. I love it so much. So I'll talk to you later. And I see a dog up ahead that I need to pet. So, I'll see you later. And may your story smile upon you.